A few years right there because like I said, it's easy to be cheesy. There is so much cheesy music out there that to pack it all into 2 hours would just be impossible. I would have to play the MP3 version times 10 of all these songs to actually pack it all in. Yes, baby.
Plus, there's the suicide factor.
Yes, exactly. I don't want any. No. I just don't want that on my conscience, sort of thing there. So. Everybody, come on.
We're going to have a polka?
We're getting ready to do the chicken dance. Come on.
Come on. We're doing the chicken dance.
Chirp, chirp, chirp. Flap those wings. Shake those tail feathers.
Wow, man.
All right. But anyways, that was Carl Douglas right there with Kung Fu Fighting. What I was saying was that my range of cheesy music tonight is kind of through like the 60s, 70s, 80s. In that range there.
Well, that does it.
Because from like the 90s on, just about every song pretty much was cheese.
That's a very good point.
And especially since like the millennium.
I have a bunch of
cheese.
How about
cheeses.
How about
what?
My Hump.
My Hump?
Yeah, how would that be? Is that as cheesy gets? You know what I'm talking about? You don't know what I'm talking about?
My Hump? Yeah, is it Black Eyed Peas? It is.
Yeah. I know. I could just.
All right. Yeah, that's cheese.
This is total cheese.
Ouch.
Couldn't be more cheesy.
I need a cheese knife. No, let's get away from cheese for a second. Hold on.
All right, we'll get away from cheese.
Yeah, we're getting away from cheese because now it's opposite of cheese. Here we go. Yes. Welcome, fight fans, to what? Hey.
Hey.
I thought it was going to be longer. That's what my date said. But anyways, where's my rim shot? Where's my rim shot?
Well, you don't get one of those, but you can.
Yeah?
You can have one of these.
Okay. Thank you. Right in my rim shot.
Oh.
All right. Live here in the studio tonight because we likes to, on occasion, have local talent live here in the studio, as opposed to dead here in the studio, as I always like to reiterate. But live here in the studio this evening is Mr. Tom Richmond. Are you over there? Does his mic need to be on? Is this?
Yeah, he needs to come.
Oh, okay, there. Okay.
We're
doing. Are you there? Let's try.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
there he is.
Not too loud.
No, we got it.
It sounded like we were starting the races there a minute ago.
Is that still there? Can we do that again? That
was great.
Yeah, you can have that if you want. You like
What's
that?
everything in mono? Why is everything in mono? Who puts everything in mono over here?
Maybe you got mono.
Hey,
are you sleepy?
You're going to fit right in here. All right. Well, there's a certain open mic in town that we frequent here, and saw this gentleman there a couple weeks back and liked what he was doing. And he came back last week, lo and behold.
That is amazing.
I stayed right till the end. It's supposed to be 7 to 10. It's more like midnight, I think.
It is, because we just have, and it's not because we're stalling.
No.
Or it's because there's a plethora of entertainment, just great entertainment there, and this gentleman was on the list. And unfortunately, on his first night, he came in and signed up like 25th.
I think it was 14, but it was a long 14.
That's right. It took a while to get you up there. But by the time that you did, there weren't many people. The diehards,
right?
The cool people that like to stick around and play Naked Twister afterwards.
Oh, those are the people we really care about.
Those are the people who care.
The ones that stay right to the bitter
The ones
end.
that bring the bottle of baby oil.
Hey,
you know?
I thought you were going to say Jack Daniels or Jim Beam or something.
That too.
Baby oil.
Yeah, exactly. But anyways, where were we? Yes, okay. But this gentleman stayed around and played, and then he came back this week, played earlier, and still stayed around to the end. Yes, number two. But you stayed around to the end, which we appreciate. Thank you so much.
Oh,
but your music is great, and I like your kind of story. You're fresh back. Is it freshly back? Or
well, I am back from flight school. I've been in Alabama for a year and a half. But I'm going to be flying Black Hawk helicopters for the state of Maine Army National Guard.
Wow.
Now the unit I'm going with, they just came back from Iraq. They just came back after the New Year, and it's a funny story. They flew into Bangor, Maine, and then they had to go to Texas for like 2 weeks. So they flew right here where they live,
right?
And then but they're back now and they're all safe. So
that's good. That's good. And so will we be able to like hitch a ride somewhere once you get put our thumb out, maybe raise our pant leg up?
I'll see what I can do.
Ride in a Black Hawk, man.
I'll see what I can do.
That would be sweetness. But anyway, so are you enlisted right now? Is that?
I am a warrant officer, they call it.
Right.
It's like somewhere between an officer and an enlisted guy. There's a warrant officer, and they're technical experts in the Army. And they do all the, I don't know, they fly helicopters for one. So
right, and I mean, have you seen any service over there? I mean,
yeah, I actually right before flight school, I went to Iraq with the Mountain Company. I think they changed their name now, but they are still the mighty Mountain Company out of Brewer, Maine. It's a fine outfit full of fine young infantrymen, and we went over there to do a convoy security job. That's pretty much what everybody does over there, the majority of convoy stuff,
right.
And came back and then went to flight school. So I've been over there one time, and yeah, that was something.
Right. Kudos, man. I'm sure you have quite a few stories.
I've got a couple songs about things. So
wonderful, man. And you're going to do some of those for us tonight. How many songs are you doing?
I'm going to do, I think, Willie, I'm doing 3 songs. And, yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think any of them are actually, like, related to that. But I do have a lot of songs that are. And, yeah. And if you guys like what I hear, listeners of WERU, you can see me at Christopher's in historic downtown Bangor, Maine. That's next to the Whig and Courier in Pickering Square. That's Monday, 7 to 10. And I will be selling my little CD there for $5. It'll include what we play tonight, as well as about 16 other songs. So you'll find something you like, I'm sure.
Right on, man. Sounds very nice. And say that one more time. Where are you Monday?
Yeah, Monday and hopefully every Monday, but we'll see. It's going to be Christopher's Bar. That's from 7 to 10. That's in downtown Bangor.
And I'll have you say that again when you're all done. But
okay.
what songs are you doing for us tonight?
Tonight, I'm going to start out with a song called The Factory Worker. I actually, once I actually get some gigs, I'm going to go by the name The Worker, because the boss is already taken. And this first song, I kind of wanted to do a work-related song to kind of show you what I'm all about. And so that one's called The Factory Worker. And I got to say, I'm just give you a heads up that all 3 of the songs are kind of a little bit, I don't want to say sad, because they're good songs, but they're a little bit on the dark side. Okay?
Well, if they're sad, then you've come on the right show.
Well, it is cheesy music.
Exactly.
Not only are we cheesy, we're sad and cheesy.
Sad and cheesy, which you know. Well, so
Cheese
Factory
and
Worker is the first one. Then what are you doing there?
All right, then I'm going to do a
Writing
song.
these down.
The song after that will be called The Tool Shed, and that's a pretty interesting one. And before I play that song for your audience, I'm going to have to preface it so you don't get any phone calls. There's no swears or anything bad like that. I just want to make sure you guys...
Gotcha.
Yeah,
we like those disclaimers. We appreciate that.
Yeah. No, it's all good. And then the last song I will play is called Car Ride Home. And I actually wrote that this last week, but I have, in fact, practiced it a number of times, and hopefully I don't screw that up. But that's a real good... That's kind of like a grunge song, and... I hope your audience enjoys that.
I'm sure they will. All right, Tom Richmond, right here in the studio for you.
All right.
She was staring at me, and all I wanted was this drink. To dream away the timeless day and wash the sleep out from my eyes. It was like she was waiting for me that night. Now here we are, just face to face, waiting for a noise from the crowd. And tasteless jokes walking by, and all I could hear, see, was her smile. But all she wanted was the right to squeeze my hand as she passes by. All she wanted was my side. She bought me a drink, and I bought her a drink. Before you know it, we were just old friends. Talking about people and the lives they lead, about love lost and the love of life. To dream away the timeless day and wash the sleep out from my eyes. It was like she was waiting for me that night. She kept fighting to me. She was dying inside. She wanted to know if I want to get high. When I was painting pictures in my mind of her body next to mine, but all she wanted was the right to squeeze my hand as she passes by. All she wanted was my side. Like in a dream, she disappeared out of the corner of my eye. And I replayed it, I wore it down, but now a blur replaces her face. Turned out she lived in the building on the corner. Used to be housing for the factory. And all I wanted was to breathe, and breath of life fell to her lungs. All I wanted was her by my side. The next week, she showed up on time. 1,000 times, 1,000 times. It's like she's waiting somewhere up there. It's like she's waiting just for me. But all she wanted was the right to squeeze my hand as she passes by. It was like she was waiting for me that night.
Wow.
And I only screwed up twice. Dead air there for a minute.
That's all right, man. We didn't even notice.
Cool.
Man,
First time on the radio, so.
Yeah, hey. You're doing well so far, man.
All right.
I always offer to punch my guests in the gut before they go on, if that'll help.
I don't want it now, but.
Right. Just for future reference, then.
All right.